So good afternoon and welcome to rainy Carcassonne. Well, it's been a pleasure for us to watch this beautiful movie. Really great moment in the cinema. And so my first question is, how did the idea of the film came to your mind?
Okay, so we must go back in 2018 and 2019, where there was a world-famous campaign called Clean Clothes Campaign. It's a campaign against exploitation in the textile industry in the entire world. So they did a research in Bulgaria about the exploitation and the condition of work in the small textile factories. Somehow friends of mine was part of the crew who did this research, and finally they published a report, and you can still find the report on the website of Clean Clothes Campaign when you write Bulgaria. So the conclusion was that the exploitation in Bulgaria, member of the European Union from 2007, especially in these small textile factories, and especially for the female textile workers, is even worse comparing to places like Bangladesh, India, etc. So somehow Bulgaria becomes something like an internal third world of the European Union. And when I discovered this research, there was a lot of materials. Also, these people, they gave me additional interview with female workers, textile workers, some more materials. I was furious because it was not our dream when we enter in this club of the rich people, the European Union. And this was the first moment when I decided that we must do a movie about this. After the COVID came, and there was a lot of case of a lot of infected in these factories, and there was a lot of case of female workers trying to hide that they are ill in order not to lose their half salary. And there was also a real case of a female worker that was accused that she is the zero patient in a fabric in the North Bulgaria. And this was the beginning. After maybe Simeon can tell, because we developed many years this script, but everything is based on real stories.
Well, you've come a long way. How long did you take to write the movie? Because we're in 2026, so how long did it take you to
4 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a long time.
Yeah,
Yes. And I've read in another interview you gave to another newspaper that, in fact, your movie is not based on COVID epidemic. It's not that. It's much more than that, in fact. Can you tell us why? To what extent?
The COVID is just, the spaceship that's taking the story into space. It's not about COVID. It's about becoming the enemy of the state, about the exploitation. Also for me, because Stephan says it's come from the book and from this research. My mother used to work in these factories years ago, for a long time. So I was witnessing this since I was a kid.
Yes.
And actually on the car on the way from Toulouse to here, I told Stephan that my mother saw the film. And she said, it's very good, but I think you didn't exaggerate it at all. Even you make it like not that, how to say, it's even, a little bit smaller. She said, what do you mean? She said, I have 36 hours shift sometimes. 36 hours shift means 24 hours, not sleeping, then 12 hours just to finish the work, to send the truck to, I think they made it for Belgium or whatever.
And you wouldn't have imagined that?
I didn't know that. Because she somehow hid it from me at that time. We didn't live together. So, but it's even more than what you see in the film.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about those regions. The film is shot in southeast. This is what I'm saying is happening northwest, but it's all these poor regions that basically the salary at that time, it cost like one t-shirt.
Yeah.
They produce expensive clothes, which one t-shirt of these clothes was the salary of one worker. It's a true story.
What I realize when hearing you speaking about the film is that women are very often, unfortunately, the first victims of mistreatment in factories like this. And the main character in the story, this actress, is really, really admirable. She's so dignified and she struggles so much, but at the same time she wants to keep her dignity. Do you know of did you think of your mother maybe when?
Definitely, of course.
Yes, you did.
Even
Okay.
I was like the son in the film. I was always like arguing, why you don't complain? Why?
Really?
Later on I understand why, because this was really the only thing that you can work there. It was no other jobs. Also, during the communism, there was kind of producing. There was a school for workers in these factories. So they're producing. There was a big factory in this region that collapsed after the communism. So there was a lot of unemployed people that was easy to hire for less money than usual. So it's yes.
Yeah, the relationship between the mom and the mother and the son, sorry, is really tough. I mean, I remember when watching the film, I remember feeling like I wanted to slap him, to say, look, calm down. I mean, this is, it is so, well, I suppose kids are very selfish or,
Especially in the first part of the...
Yes, of course. Yeah. Then things change. Things, fortunately. I wanted also to ask you, well, I've heard that Bulgaria has recently joined the euro. You didn't have the same money than us, currency than us. Do you think that things have improved since maybe you were this boy that you're talking about in the film? Have things improved since also how long have you been in EU?
1st of January 2007, we enter in the European Union.
And has it been a great change?
Can I say something? There was a great reaction everywhere where where we presented the film, but in Greece, in the Thessaloniki Film Festival, it was amazing. The Greek people reacted really very good. And one of them said, if I remember well, you enter in the European Union 1st of January 2007. Now it's 2025. Finally, you are 18 years old. So finally, maybe it's the moment not to be the poor kid that say always yes, yes, yes. Maybe it's the right moment to start hearing your voice in this union. And I think he's right.
Of course it's right.
And in many places where we presented the film, there was a reaction like it was a long time that we expected this kind of movie from Bulgaria.
Yes. It also takes place in so many other countries. Unfortunately, it's not just Bulgaria, but, well, yes, I suppose being part of EU, you should find normal that things would change for you.
Oh, the basic idea at the beginning was that we wanted to show what is hidden behind the beautiful labels of the beautiful clothes that we all buy from the new temples of our society, the shopping mall. And when it's written made in EU, you said, this is not Bangladesh, so this must be better. There is no exploitation. But the reality is that it can be written everything, but the reality is different.
And it's not a lie, it's made in EU.
Yes,
it is
course.
Made in EU, but
Exactly.
it's bigger than that.
Yeah. There was something also that struck me in the movie. It's the speed, that how fast people change when confronted to a situation that can put them in danger. For example, the woman's friend, who's very close to her, she's her very good friend, they see each other regularly, a best friend, and all of a sudden things change and she's completely rejected by everyone, but it takes place so fast. So, I mean, was it something that you intended to stress upon, that there should be more solidarity between all the workers, maybe? Because she finds herself alone very quickly, very, very fast.
I guess everyone remember COVID in different way, but I remember the COVID in the small towns in these regions, that because it came suddenly somehow, and human minds tried to find the reason why it's happening. And when someone on TV says, this is the one who we have to blame, it's very easy to switch. And I see it with my eyes, how people, even the closest friends, at some point they switch because their minds want to have an answer. It was time of conspiracy theories, you know, that all through the internet and media. So people was scared, people was confused because of the information. They wanted an answer, why it's happened to us. Yeah. It was happened 100 years ago with the Spanish flu, you know. Yes. And then 100 years old, and everybody said, oh, why my life? Why? So someone tell, this is the one who have to blame. Mm. The whole town go after, because this helps you to answer why.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very old psychological mechanism.
The scapegoat.
Yeah, it's especially now when we have accumulation of a lot of crises. We have financial crisis, political COVID crisis, military crisis. We can talk about multi-crisis consciousness at the moment. So in this situation, if everyone is feeling a lot of insecurity, a lot of danger, and the most simple way to deal with this is to find who to blame. Yes. He is the one. And all this is accumulated additionally by this relatively new, let's say 15, 20 years phenomena, the social media.
Yes, of course.
Everything is happened very, very fast, and this is the result.
But it was very upsetting. I remember when watching the film, I was somehow feeling how fragile human relationships can be. Would you say, well, it's right, I mean, it's the right time for the last question. Would you say that a movie, and maybe yours, can change the world or start to change it?
The entire world, by one movie?
Well, yes. Not the entire world, but
okay,
I mean, you know.
I'm joking, of course, but yes, I believe, but I believe in small changes. I believe in step by step. I don't believe that everything will change in 10 minutes after watching some film, even mine. I believe that movies must provoke people. Yes. When they go out from the cinema to have something here moving. And if there is more film like this, more people who watch these movies, maybe this process can bring some small changes. And every big revolution starts with small changes.
The only thing is to make people watch these films. Because, well, I mean, sorry.
It's even harder now these days to, and everybody talks about this, to people going back to cinemas and watching this kind of films.
Well, that's
it's tough everywhere, I guess.
Yes, yes, definitely. Okay, well, thank you so much for answering my questions.